24 minutes before the hour, and we continue with Daybreak Live. We're joined by Kaitlyn Vincent Sutton of the Center Stage Dance Academy in Sylacauga. And Kaitlyn, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you with us today. And what's going on with Center Stage Dance Academy?
So Center Stage Dance Academy is a dance studio here in town. This is my second year owning it. It was previously known as Shirley's Studio of Dance, owned by Shirley Wright, for almost 50 years. And I was a student of hers. And I went to college for dance, came back, purchased the studio, and here I am as Center Stage Dance Academy.
So when did you start dancing?
When I was 2 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So a long time. I absolutely love it. It's been a big part of my life. And it's just a passion that I want to share with all of the community. So.
Yeah, are you taking students for classes now? Or?
I am. We are doing registration right now. I just had open house this past weekend, but that does not mean that you can't still register. We have a website, social media, and there's all sorts of ways you can register online or you can come visit us in person.
Who can dance?
So I take girls and boys ages 2.5 to 18. So if they're potty trained, I'll take them.
All right.
And I offer all sorts of styles: tap, jazz, ballet, point, hip hop. I also have a competition team, so if you're interested in more of a competitive level.
What are the pluses of dancing?
Oh my goodness, there are so many pluses. It gives you a sense of family. It really gets students involved in some sort of extracurricular that keeps them busy. It teaches them many life skills like just life lessons such as just remembrance and being able to work with others and being able to work with an instructor. So lots of life skills, and it's really, really great. And I've seen lots of my girls grow in the past year.
I've seen over the years universities and even high schools incorporate dance into their program for football and basketball and stuff, you know?
Yes, yes. So ballet is a great thing to teach grace. It teaches control, because there's a lot of muscles in our body that we don't normally use if we're just running or doing your typical training. So ballet really trains you to control your body and your movement.
So who is Kaitlyn Vincent Sutton? Who are you?
Who am I? Well, I would say that I am someone who just really wants to give back to my community. I grew up here.
Okay.
This is my hometown, and I knew that I wanted to come back and offer our community something that, you know, I had. I wanted everyone to have the opportunity that I had when I went to school.
Sure.
So that is probably who I really.
So did you go to high school here?
I did, Sylacauga High School.
Right.
I graduated in 2016.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about the Center Stage Dance Academy. How can people get more information about what you guys do there?
So you can visit us on Facebook or Instagram, Center Stage Dance Academy, or you can go to our website. It's centerstagedanceacademyal.com, and it has absolutely everything. It has links to register, and you can message us, you can text us. So any way you want to contact me, you can.
How'd you come up with a name?
Honestly, I really do not know. Everyone has asked me that, and I feel like it was just a name that I loved because, you know, I want all the girls to feel like they can be front and center in the stage when they're performing. So that's my goal there, is to build girls that feel like they have the confidence.
Do you have other instructors there as well?
So I actually am going to have some help this year. It's pretty much just me, but Lauren Lightsey, she was an Auburn majorette. She's going to be teaching baton because I do not do baton. And then Marley Hopkins is going to be helping as well. She was someone that I graduated with.
Yeah. You graduated from Sylacauga High School in 16. You married, and you came back to Sylacauga.
Yes.
Why back to your hometown?
Well, I came back, and I'm a teacher at the high school as well, so that's my day job. But, you know, I just have roots here. My family's here. My mom and dad grew up here, and so it's just that home environment. I didn't want to go somewhere else and start completely new. I just knew that I had a connection to the community here, which already gave me a connection to the kids. So
before we go this morning, parents, you know, we're always trying to balance 17, 18 different balls, and you got kids in school, you got them other activities. How can they plug into what you guys do?
Well, I offer classes after school, and I have many, many girls that are involved in multiple things. So I've got girls that are cheerleaders at the high school, that are on the dance team, that are on the dance team at the middle school who do competitive baton, who do soccer, softball. So there's definitely a way for you to incorporate this in your schedule. Yes, of course, being a mother, I'm sure you're very, very busy, but we make it work. So they don't have to be in the studio every day of the week. If you want to be competitive, that's a different level, but there's something for everybody to be involved in dance at my studio.
And safety is paramount to all of us as parents and grandparents. I know it is to you as well.
That's very important. That's something that I really, really value and focus on is safety. The first thing I do in class is I let the girls know why we don't do one thing because it could lead to injury. So studying dance, I learned the body and how when you're doing things too early or you're stretching a certain way, how it can injure a child. So that's one thing that I really am glad that I studied because it allows me to make sure that things like that don't really happen. Of course, things can always happen because they're kids, but you know, it's just something to really focus on, and even just the environment.
So how can people get in touch with you about classes at Center Stage Dance Academy?
You can text or call 256-245-2453, or you can just message us on social media.
All right. Thanks for coming this morning, Kaitlyn Vincent Sutton.
Thank you for having me.
Center Stage Dance Academy on Broadway in Sylacauga. More Daybreak just ahead.